addressing a sea of Tripura Motha supporters at Udaipur in the state's Gomati district, party founder and royal sign Pradyot Kishore Debbarma once again sent out a loud and clear message that even though the Motha is an ally of the government, it shall never compromise on the rights of the indigenous people. Debbarma stated that his party has not changed its position despite being in power. As far as the stir demanding Roman script for Kokborok is concerned, Pradyot said that it is not appropriate to keep quiet when people, especially students, are suffering. Backing his statement further, the Motha founder maintained that he and other party leaders have not been voted to power to stay silent.
This is not an election speech. This is a speech to tell our people that we may be sharing a government, but our ideology, our goal is always first for our community and our people. There is no election in sight, but it is very important to tell your people that you are still as committed as you were when you were out of power, and today when you may be in power, yet you have not changed your position. I think that is very important, and that was the message today.
We've seen in the recent assembly also, you being a part of the government, you have raised some issue which the government did not make it very comfortable over there, particularly the Roman script and the direct funding issue.
See, it's not our job to keep quiet when our people are suffering, especially when our students are suffering. I'm not here because I got voted to keep quiet. If I feel that there is something wrong, if our party feels that there is something wrong, we may be ministers, we may be in alliance, but it is our duty first to speak for our people. And that is what we have done. And if the government realizes that addressing the concerns of our students and of the tribal people in the EDC will be good for the whole state of Tripura, then I don't see it as any reason. We are not asking anything for our personal benefit. We are asking for solutions so that our children don't have to appear in exams which is not conducive for them.
I have seen in the last speech at Nepal Tila, you said you will not be emotional, but you will take strategic move. What is the strategic move?
Strategic move means that I don't get emotional and tell you my next move. So I will do whatever I have to do. I'll not share it through the media. But one thing is very clear, I will not betray my people. And if I have to do politics, I will do politics with politicians, but not with the poor people in the villages who have given us so much support. I'm very clear on that.
Meanwhile, Tripura royal sign Pradyot Debbarma once again launched a scathing attack on Mohammad Yunus for his recent remarks on Northeast. Speaking to Northeast Live, Pradyot Debbarma said that Bangladesh is a failed nation which is now governed by an elderly leader and radical students. The Tripura royal sign said that the leader of the interim government in Bangladesh going to China and threatening Northeast will make no difference.
What is your stand on Bangladesh?
I think Bangladesh is a failed state. I think the whole state is run by an 85-year-old man and young students who are radicals. And the way Mohammad Yunus going to China and threatening India and especially the Seven Sisters, saying we are landlocked and come, I think Mohammad Yunus should realize that Bangladesh has been created only 50 years ago, and it was created with the help of India. And if today China will never support Bangladesh and anger a country like India, because India is too big a market for China to lose just to make Bangladesh happy. And let's not forget Chittagong Hill Tracks, the tricolour was flying there for 3 days till they realized that they were part of East Pakistan. So the people there are a lot of indigenous people in Bangladesh. There are Tripuris, Garos, Khasis, Kukis, Manipuris, and Chakmas, and they have the same sentiment as we have. And I don't think Bangladesh, and especially Mohammad Yunus, is doing a wise thing by indirectly trying to threaten our country. India is way too powerful for Bangladesh to actually indirectly threaten Northeast by saying we are landlocked.